Felix Savali, personal log, stardate 55403.5. I feel responsible for leaving Commander Data behind at Alioth. No one has blamed me, but I still think I could have held off our attackers long enough to retrieve him. Miguel has told me over and over to forget it, that it couldn't be helped. But I can't get it out of my mind. I have been in countless battles, and never before have I left a comrade behind. Still, the Cardassians are up to their old tricks, and I'm sure there'll be more confrontations between us. We still might have a chance to get back to the Alioth system and pull Data out of there. If he survives.
Incoming message from Starfleet.
The Cardassian faction, led by this rogue, Matan, has formally declared war on the Federation. The offensive you witnessed was not an isolated incident. The Cardassians are on the verge of breaking through into other Federation-held territories. Every combat-capable ship has been ordered to fight a delaying action against the Cardassian forces, while we attempt to evacuate local installations. Rendezvous with the USS San Francisco in the Artrus system and delay the Cardassians as long as possible. I'll be honest with you, Captain. We do not expect this line to hold. We can only hope we will be able to stall the Cardassian offensive. Good luck.
Yes, Captain?
Yes, sir?
Captain?
Your orders, Captain. Docking sequence initiated.
Good to see you again, Sovereign.
Captain?
Yes, sir?
Yes, Captain? Course laid in. Aye, aye.
Sir, we must go to the Artrus system to aid the San Francisco. Captain?
We have arrived at the outskirts of the Artrus
Red
system,
alert,
sir.
shields
Your
up.
orders, Captain? Detecting 2 Galores engaged with the Galaxy class.
It's the San Francisco, sir. She's hailing us.
Engaging
Sovereign.
to destroy, Captain.
You're a welcome sight. So far, we've been able to hold them off, but I sense that they are going to make a big push soon.
The Galores are trying to double-team the San Francisco.
The Galore shields are damaged.
Captain,
San
we have
Francisco is
collapsed their
firing.
bottom shield. Their left shield is draining, Captain.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Moving into attack range.
Their forward shield is draining.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Captain, our attacks are draining their right shield.
Falling back for an attack run. Moving into attack range.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Falling back for an
Captain, we
attack
have
run.
collapsed their bottom shield.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Falling
Captain,
back for an
our
attack
attacks
run.
are draining their right shield. Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Aye, Captain.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
San Francisco
Sir,
checking
two
in.
more Galores and a Keldon have entered the system.
This could be Captain Zeiss's big push.
I'd have to agree with you, Chief. We could take on one of the Galores and the Keldons, sir. The San Francisco could take care of the other.
Moving
Galore.
into attack range.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Sending orders. Orders acknowledged, sir.
Falling back for an attack run.
Sir, their aft shield is draining.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 25%.
Port shield draining, Captain.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Transmitting your new orders, Captain. Orders acknowledged, sir.
Lining up rear
Sir,
torpedo
we are
tubes.
draining their top shield. Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
Moving into attack range.
Transmitting your new orders, Captain. Orders acknowledged, sir.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Sir, we are draining
Sir,
their
they are
top
draining
shield.
our dorsal shield.
Captain,
Sweeping
we have
through
collapsed
phaser
their bottom
arcs.
shield.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Moving into attack range.
Target hull integrity at 20%.
Incoming message, sir. Priority channel.
Falling
Captain,
back for an
two
attack
of our
run.
ships, the Venture and the Devore, have come under heavy attack in the ONA system and are in need of aid. This system is crucial to the defense of the Savoy training grounds and the Savoy 1 tactical station. You and the
Cancel
San
red
Francisco
alert.
must do whatever is necessary to hold that system. Liu out.
Sir, orders are orders. But are they serious?
How much more of this do they expect us to take?
If Starfleet needs
Course
us to
laid
buy
in.
them time, that's
Aye,
what we
Captain.
have to do. Red alert,
I'm
shields
picking
up.
up a Federation Galaxy and a Kira class under attack by 3 Galores and a Keldon, sir.
Confirmed.
Engaging
Starfleet
to
vessels
destroy,
identified as the Venture and the Devore.
Incoming message, sir. It's Captain Martin of the Devore. On screen.
Glad to see
Sir,
you,
the
Sovereign.
right shield has failed.
They've been coming at us pretty heavily in this system. Now that you're here, the odds are improving.
Their aft
If you
shield
and the
has
San
failed,
Francisco
Captain.
pick your
Sweeping
targets,
through phaser arcs.
we can handle the rest.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Sir, they are draining our dorsal shield.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Moving into attack range.
Sending orders. Orders acknowledged, sir.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, we are draining their top shield. Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
Moving into attack range.
Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks. Their top shield has failed.
Transmitting your new orders, Captain.
Sweeping through
They have
phaser
acknowledged
arcs.
the command.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 50%. Captain, our attacks are draining their right shield.
Moving into attack range.
Target hull integrity at 25%.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield. Sir, their aft shield is draining.
Lining up rear
Target
torpedo
hull
tubes.
integrity at 75%.
Our ventral shields are draining, sir.
More
Target hull
Cardassians,
integrity
sir.
at
I'm picking up
50%.
2 more Galors and a Keldon.
Just goes from bad to worse, doesn't it?
There's enough to go around. Choose your targets, sir.
Sending orders. Orders
Moving
acknowledged,
into attack
sir.
range. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, they are
Their
draining our
bottom shield
dorsal
is draining,
shield.
sir.
Falling back for an attack run.
Sir, they are draining our dorsal shield.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
Incoming message, sir.
Sovereign, this is Dawson. We've suffered extensive
Lining up
damage.
forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 75%. Captain, our attacks
Falling
are
back
draining
for an
their right
attack
shield.
run.
Target's hull has been breached, Captain.
Sweeping
Sir,
through
we are
phaser
draining
arcs.
their top shield. Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Sending orders. Orders acknowledged, sir.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Our ventral shields are draining, sir.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. We are being hailed.
Intelligence reports that the Cardassians have more ships moving towards the ONA system. It is clear we cannot hold the ONA system. In light of this, I'm ordering a full evacuation of all personnel.
Sir,
from
we are
the
draining
Savoy
their
1
top
station.
shield.
You and any surviving ships
Lining up rear
will hold
torpedo
off the
tubes.
Cardassians at Savoy 3, while the Devore continues to Savoy 1 to provide cover for the evacuation transports. I know we are asking a lot of you and your crew, Captain, but you must hold on. It is imperative that we save as many
Lining up
lives
forward
as possible.
torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at
Sweeping
20%.
through phaser arcs.
Sir, our presence
Target's
is
hull
needed at
has been
Savoy
breached,
3 to
Captain.
intercept incoming Cardassians.
Course laid in. Yes, sir.
More enemy vessels have entered the area, Captain.
Main power is at 50%.
This is the Devore. We're proceeding to Savoy 1 to oversee the evacuation as ordered.
We'll hold here while the transports evacuate the station.
A small strike force has just entered the system. 1 Keldon and 1 Galore. They are on an intercept course. Yes, sir? Moving into attack.
Transmitting your new orders, Captain. They have acknowledged the command.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Their top shield has failed.
Lining up rear
Our
torpedo
ventral
tubes.
shields are draining, sir.
Lining
Our
up
ventral
forward
shields
torpedo
are draining,
tubes.
sir.
Another group of enemy ships, sir. 2 Galores and a Keldon.
Target hull integrity at 50%. Sir, the Venture has been destroyed. Captain, our attacks are draining
Sweeping
their
through
right shield.
phaser arcs.
Sending orders. They have acknowledged the command.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Shields are at 75%.
Sir, we
Lining
are
up
draining
forward
their top
torpedo
shield.
tubes.
Sir, the
Stand
Cardassians
down
have
weapons.
warped out of the system.
All
Their
stations,
projected
yellow
course
alert.
will take them to Savoy 1.
They must intend to attack the station.
Incoming message, sir.
Sovereign. Cardassians are approaching Savoy 1 in strength. We are in no position to defend
Course
against a
laid
force
in.
this size. We require immediate assistance.
Aye,
Martin
Captain.
out.
Course laid in, Captain. Standing by to warp to Savoy 1.
We have to keep the Cardassians at bay until the transports clear the station.
Good to see you, Sovereign. You need to buy the transports a little more time to get everyone off the station.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Initiating tactical maneuver. Yes, sir.
Red alert.
Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, transport Shannon is away.
Just 2 more to go.
Target hull integrity at 25%.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Shields are at 75%.
Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Falling back for an attack run.
Shields
Captain,
are at
we have
75%.
collapsed their bottom shield.
Moving into attack range.
Their top shield has failed.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, their aft shield is draining.
Moving
Sir,
into
their aft
attack
shield
range.
is draining.
Captain,
Sir,
transport
they have hull
Inverness
breaches on
reports they
multiple
have
decks.
finished
Moving
loading
into attack
personnel
range.
and are
More
preparing to warp
Cardassians have
out.
entered the system.
I've got them, sir. They're heading for the transport.
Inverness is safely away, Captain.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, their aft shield is draining.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Their aft shield has
Cardassians
failed,
are
Captain.
concentrating fire on the Cambridge.
Captain, Cambridge is calling for aid. Urgent, sir.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Our ventral shields are draining, sir.
Incoming message from the divorce, sir.
The last transport is
Lining up
clear of the
forward
station.
torpedo tubes.
Sovereign, we should head back to Starbase 12 before more Cardassians show up.
Target hull integrity
Falling
at
back for an attack
25%.
run. Several enemy ships have entered the system.
Course laid in. Aye, aye.
Shields are at 75%.
Incoming message from Starfleet. On screen. Docking sequence
The
initiated.
Cardassians have been hitting us hard. Many of our vessels have been destroyed, and even more damaged beyond repair. Crews are still trapped aboard their crippled vessels or in escape pods. We must bring these people back. Starfleet Command believes the Cardassians will take some time before their next major push. While they are organizing, we will move in and rescue as many of our people as we can. You will escort the medical vessel Nightingale on its recovery mission. After you reload and repair, you will rendezvous with the Nightingale in the Gebel system. The Nightingale has limited defensive capabilities, so they will be relying on you to see them through safely. Liu out.
Course plotted for the Gebel system, sir.
Bringing her in again, eh?
Course laid in. Yes, Captain. Incoming
Stand down
message,
weapons.
sir.
All stations, yellow alert. On screen.
Hello, Sovereign. I am Captain Jadeha. We appreciate your escort on this mission. Starbase 12 has detected faint signals from distress beacons coming from Gebel 3. We plan to start there.
Course laid in. Aye, aye.
I'm picking up debris from 2, maybe 3 ships, sir.
Do we know who they were?
I can't tell from the debris, Commander.
Transmission from Captain Jadeha, sir. On screen. Intercept course plotted.
This is worse than I thought.
Any emergency beacons?
Several beacons are still active in the area, Commander. I'm reading 6.
If we work together, we should be able to pick up the escape pods in a reasonable amount of time.
You have our cooperation, Captain Jadeha.
Very satisfactory, Commander. Jadeha out.
Plotting the locations of the escape pods, sir. I have the coordinates.
We have to help recover all the escape pods, sir. Felix can use
Aye,
the
aye,
tractor
Captain.
beam to bring them aboard.
Sir, a Cardassian galore has just entered the system.
We can't allow them to engage the Nightingale.
Initiating tactical maneuver. Yes, sir.
Red alert.
Engaging to destroy, Captain. They're firing on the Nightingale.
We are being hailed. On screen.
Sovereign, we need some cover.
Firing phasers. The Nightingale has docked an escape pod, sir.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Moving into attack range. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, their aft shield is draining.
Lining up rear
Target hull
torpedo
integrity
tube.
at 75%.
Sir, the galore has just warped
Aye, aye,
out of the
Captain.
system.
It didn't take much to chase him off.
Ensign Lomar has a point. The Cardassians haven't been reluctant to fight.
They were probably just a scout.
Captain,
Nightingale
we'll have
reports
to
she
use
has
the
retrieved
aft
2
tractor
pods.
beam to pull the pod into the shuttle bay.
Attempting to dock escape
We're in
pods, sir.
position to dock the pod, sir.
Captain, 2 Galores have entered the system. They're maneuvering into firing position. Engaging to destroy, Captain. Moving into attack range.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Falling back for an attack run. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Their top shield has failed.
Moving into attack range. The Nightingale has docked an escape pod, sir.
Captain, our attacks are draining their right shield.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Their aft shield has failed, Captain.
Moving into attack range. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 25%.
Moving into attack range. Targeting second Galore. Firing. Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Moving into
the
attack.
Galore is harassing the
Nightingale has docked an escape pod, sir.
She can't defend herself.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Moving into
Main
attack.
power is at 50%.
The Nightingale has docked an escape pod, sir.
That's the last of the escape pods, sir. Sensors are clear.
Message from Captain Jadeha, sir.
There were several dead in the pods we retrieved, but most of the survivors are in good shape.
The second Galore
We
is
can take the
destroyed.
wounded you picked up for further treatment on board
Stand
the
down
Nightingale.
weapons.
We make an
All
excellent
stations,
team, Sergeant.
yellow alert.
Sir, I'm picking up a faint distress beacon coming from Ceres 1. I think it's the Dauntless.
We are reading it as well, Sovereign. I suggest we head to Ceres and see if we can locate any survivors.
Course laid in. Aye, Captain. Arriving in Ceres 3, sir.
There are the remains of a Federation freighter in the system, sir. No life signs.
Starfleet logs indicate the Dauntless was escorting the freighter Adams
Course
to
laid
Starbase
in.
12. It looks like they didn't make it.
I've got a fix on the Dauntless' signal,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
They're at Ceres 1. The Nightingale is already on her way there.
Sir, we are receiving a hail from the Dauntless. They're still alive.
Nightingale, Sovereign. This is
Intercept
Captain
course
Yi. I can't tell you
plotted.
how good you are.
What is your situation, Captain Yi?
We have extensive casualties. We have suffered severe damage to propulsion, weapons, and life support, and we're operating on emergency power. We'll have to evacuate soon. There's no telling how long she'll stay together.
We might be able to tow her back to Starbase 12, sir.
I just ran a sensor sweep over the Dauntless, sir. Their hull is so damaged, there's no way she could handle the stress of warp speed.
Sir,
We will
using the
evacuate your
tractor
crew,
beam
Captain.
on a friendly ship
Cover your transport
unnecessarily
systems.
is not recommended by Starfleet.
I will have a team transport over with pattern enhancers, and we will begin moving your crew to the Nightingale. Sovereign, if you could patrol the area while we transfer the survivors, it would be a great help.
Aye, aye.
We have company, sir. 2 Cardassians are entering the system. They are assuming a hostile formation.
Red
And there I
alert.
was, expecting a cake and party hats.
Are they the same ones we engaged
Engaging
before?
to destroy,
It looks like our scout is back again, this time with more muscle.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
Falling back for an attack run. Moving into attack range.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Falling back for an attack run.
Sir, their aft shield is draining.
Moving into attack range.
Target hull integrity at 50%. Target's hull has been breached.
Main power is at
One
50%.
galore gone.
Moving into attack range. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Moving into attack range. Falling back for an attack run. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Falling back for an attack run.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Moving into attack range. Falling back for an attack run.
Stand down weapons. All stations,
Message from the
yellow
Nightingale,
alert.
Captain. On screen.
Captain, we have finished transferring the Dauntless's crew. That seems to be all we can do here.
Sir, the Dauntless's hull is collapsing.
On screen.
She's gone, sir.
Well, there goes 2 years of my blue blood, sweat, and tears.
The Dauntless was the first starship I piloted. I'll miss her. Message from the Nightingale, sir. They're heading back to Starbase 12.
I suggest we do the same.
Your orders, sir. Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
Sovereign, Nightingale, welcome back. Captain Jadeha, my medical staff has been alerted to your needs and is prepared to receive the Dauntless as wounded. We will begin transporting the survivors immediately.
The wounded are being transported now, Captain.
Incoming message from Starfleet, sir.
As you know, the Cardassians now control the Savoy station. We believe they will use the station to set up a forward base of operations within Federation territory. This compromises the entire security of our position in the Maelstrom. Therefore, we have made it a priority to retake Savoy Station. You will lead an assembled strike force to retake the station. Commander Willis aboard the Kittimer will have operational control for this mission. Follow his orders to the letter. You may dock at Starbase 12 and conduct any repairs and rearming necessary. Hail the Kittimer to inform Commander Willis when you are ready to proceed. Liu out.
Your orders, Captain? Cancel
Your
yellow
orders, sir.
alert.
Docking sequence initiated.
Hello, Sovereign.
Yes, sir. Hailing the Kittimer, sir.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Captain. The Sovereign is becoming well known in this sector, though
Yes,
it's only
sir.
been in
Your
service
orders,
for a short
sir.
time.
Your orders, Captain?
I'm sure that's
Yes,
due in no
Captain?
small part to your fine crew, as well as your leadership. For this operation to succeed, the Kittimer will have to move in quickly and deliver a boarding party to the station. This means your primary assignment will be to keep enemy ships from interfering with the Kittimer's task. Keep her flight path clear, Captain. When the station has been secured, be alert to any Cardassian attempts to destroy it. When they realize they're going to lose it, I expect them to employ a scorched earth policy. If the station is destroyed, it will hinder our continued operations in the area and make it impossible to mount a concerted defense against the Cardassians. When you're ready, we will proceed to the Savoy system. If necessary, you'll receive further orders from me once there. Willis out.
Course laid in. Aye, Captain. Incoming message, sir.
These Cardassian ships
Captain?
present a minor problem. We'll have to
Your
take them out
orders, sir.
before proceeding.
Yes, sir. Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Their top shield has failed.
Moving into attack range.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Falling back for an attack run.
Their forward shield is draining.
Lining up forward
their
torpedo
bottom shield is draining, sir. Sir, their aft shield is draining.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
They're taking their losses and running.
I believe they're on a course for the Savoy station, sir. Incoming message from Commander Willis.
Good work, Sovereign. We'll continue on to Savoy 1.
Course
the
laid in.
Kittimer will orbit the station, and I will begin landing our assault troops. Neutralize any enemy presence within the system, and keep the Cardassians away from the Kittimer and the station itself.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Engaging to destroy, Captain. They're turning to engage the Kittimer.
We'll have to do something about that.
Moving into attack range.
Their top shield has failed.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Moving into attack range.
Target hull integrity at 25%.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 20%.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Lining
Their
up
hull
forward
is severely
torpedo
damaged,
tubes.
sir. Their top shield has failed.
Moving into attack range. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Their hull is severely damaged, sir.
Moving into attack range. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 20%.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Their top shield has failed.
Auxiliary power is at 50%.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Main power is
Sweeping
at 50%.
through phaser arcs. Lining up rear torpedo tubes. That was the last of the Cardassians guarding the station, sir.
All stations, yellow alert.
That's a friendly target, sir. Holding position.
Incoming message from Commander Willis.
Yes, Captain.
I'm bringing the Kittimer in range of the station, Captain. Once we're in position, we'll start landing our assault troops.
Intercept course plotted.
Cancel yellow alert.
Message from Commander Willis, sir. Kittimer has begun launching the shuttles.
Sir, another group of ships has just dropped out of warp near the edge of the
Red
system.
alert, shields up.
I'm reading 2 Keldons and a Galore and 2 smaller ships. Your order, sir?
Sir, I've identified 2 of the incoming vessels as Cardassian
Engaging
transports.
to destroy, Captain.
Scanning the transports now.
Transports? Why would they bring them here?
Sensors indicate the transports are carrying Cardassian troops. It's a boarding party. They intend to hold that station.
Incoming message from Commander Willis.
Captain, we don't have the numbers to hold the station if they beam reinforcements aboard.
Sir, we are draining their top
shields. If those transports
shield.
aren't destroyed before reaching the station, our mission will fail.
Sweeping through phaser
Target
arcs.
hull integrity at 75%.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Our ventral shields are draining, sir.
Their left shield is draining, Captain.
Moving into attack range.
Sir, their aft shield is draining. Their left shield is draining, Captain.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes. That's the last of the transports, sir.
Looks like we're in good shape.
Maybe not, Commander. The remaining Cardassians are turning on the station.
Sir, they are draining our dorsal shield.
Their top shield has failed.
Falling back for an attack run. Moving into attack range.
Main power is at 50%.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Lining up forward torpedo
Target hull
tubes.
integrity at 25%. Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield. Captain, we have
Moving
collapsed
into
their bottom
range.
shield. Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, their aft shield is draining. Target hull integrity at 50%. Their top shield has failed. Target hull integrity at 20%.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Target's hull has been breached, Captain. Their top shield has
Lining
failed.
up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 25%.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Good news, Captain. All
Cancel
Cardassian
red
resistance
alert.
on the Savoy station has been neutralized. Nice work on those Cardassian ships. The Kittimer will stand guard here until reinforcements arrive. Sovereign, you are ordered to Starbase 12. I look forward to working with you next time. Willis out.
Course laid in. Aye, Captain.
To gain the upper hand in this conflict, Starfleet believes we must make a show of strength. In the past, the Cardassians have taken our diplomacy as a sign of weakness. We need to display the true nature of our resolve. The Federation is a peaceful entity, but as we have learned from past threats, there are times we need to bare our teeth. For the Cardassians to organize such a large-scale operation, they must have some sort of command and control facility located near the front lines. If we can find this forward base and destroy it, we will disrupt the Cardassians enough to allow us to start an offensive campaign. You will search out this command and control base. When you locate it, you will rendezvous with the strike force now being assembled. The strike force will attack and destroy the command base. This is a bold plan, Captain. And, to be honest, I'm not certain if this is the correct course of action. There are too many unknowns, and I don't like holes that obscure the full picture. I would advise extreme caution in the vicinity of the command base when located. It's sure to be heavily defended. Liu out.
I have the list of systems we're to investigate, Captain.